Kit Bradshaw, thank you.
Just 5 people who have come across the Channel in small boats this year have been sent back to Europe. That's out of a total of more than 23,000.
The figure was revealed today by the Immigration Minister, who was being questioned by a committee of MPs. The Minister said that dealing with migrants is a difficult challenge and the government is trying to get more cooperation from the French.
But one MP from Sussex told him we've heard it all before. Our political correspondent Phil Hornby has more.
It's become a very familiar ritual. The migrants leave France in overcrowded dinghies. The British authorities or the RNLI bring them safely ashore in Kent or Sussex. And MPs troop into a committee room in the Commons to ask what can be done. The questions and the answers rarely change. Some of the characters do, though. The new Immigration Minister made his debut today, and this is how he started.
There's been over 23,000 people arriving on small boats this year.
And how does that compare to the previous year?
That is an increase on last year.
What was the figure for last year?
In terms of the figures for last year, again, what I'm keen to do is to provide you with further information. I've not got that figure for last year.
We are talking to the French government to get more cooperation, he said, which is what ministers always say.
We've had similar undertakings from the French Home Secretary and other ministers before. The Home Secretary has had similar conversations. We've had similar witnesses, your predecessor in front of us, telling the same, and the situation has not improved.
Isn't all this just hot air? I mean, the reality is, the reason people come is because they know that if they get here, they're going to stay here. Is the answer not to make sure that the message goes out that if you get to Britain, you don't stay in Britain? We pick someone up, we take them straight back to Calais.
The French would have to agree to that happening.
We can't do it because the French won't allow us to do it.
But Britain does return some of the migrants to France, the minister said. So, how many?
How many people arriving have been returned to any EU country in the course of the last year, since January?
The answer in this year is 5.
Right.
The committee chair ended by asking, when the Home Secretary says the boat crossings will be stopped, why should anyone believe her? No doubt they'll be back here to do it all again in a few months' time. Phil Hornby, ITV News, Westminster.